children, welcome back to maths class. Today we are going to discuss the divisibility test by 8, 9, 10 and 11. In the last classes we have discussed the divisibility by 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Do you remember the divisibility test? And now we are going to discuss the divisibility test by 8. So let me ask you one question. What is the divisibility test for? What is the divisibility test for 4? How will you check whether the given number is divisible by 4? How will you do that? Yes, if the last two number or the number formed by the digits from the places of ones and tens are divisible by 4, then the given number is also divisible by 4. Here also we are applying the same method, but in case of 2 digits you have to consider the 3 digits, that are the digits from the places of ones, tens and hundreds. If the number formed by the digits from the places of ones, tens and hundreds is divisible by 8, then the whole number or then the given number is also divisible by 8. So here we have the first question, or we have to define that, we have to find that is 1728 divisible by 8. Is 1728 divisible by 8. So what is the divisibility test for number 8? Yes, if the number formed by the last 3 digits or if the number formed by the digits from the places of ones, tens and hundreds is divisible by 8, then the given number is also divisible by 8. So let us rewrite the number 1228. Then we have to consider the digits from ones, tens and hundreds. So which are the number formed from the places of ones, tens and hundreds? Yes, they are 728. 8 in the place of ones, 2 in the place of tens and hundreds, 7 in the place of hundreds. So we have to consider the 728 and we have to divide it by 8. We have to divide the given number by 8. Then, how many? Let us revise the multiplication table of 8. 1 into 8, 8. 2 into 8, 16. 3 into 8, 24. 4 into 8, 32. 5 into 8, 5 into 8. Yes, very good. 40. 6 into 8, 48. 7 into 8, 56. 8 into 8, 64. 9 into 8, 72 and 10 into 8, 80. So here which is the first in the dividend? 7. 7 is less than 8, so we can't divide it. So we have to take 72 together. You have to take the 72 together. How many 8s are there in 72? Yes, very good. 9 8s is equal to 9 8s are 72. So while subtracting, we will be getting remainder 0 and we have to bring down 8. How many 8s are there in 8? Only 1. 1 into 8, 8. So here we got the remainder 0. So that means 728 is divisible by 8. 728 is divisible by 8. Isn't it? So we got that 728 is divisible by 8. Therefore, 1728 is also divisible by 8. So you have to copy this question to your notebook. Here what we have done is we have considered the 3 digits. We have considered the last three digits only from the question, and if that digits are divisible by 8, then the whole given number is divisible by 8. Let it be a 10-digit number or let it be a 8-digit number, we have to consider the last three digits only. So let me revise one more question for you. Is 98,190 is 98,198 divisible by 8. How will you check whether 98,198 divisible by 8? What is the divisibility test for 8? Yes, if the digits formed by the last three digits, if the digits formed by the last three digits or the digits from the places of ones, tens and hundreds are divisible by 8, then the given number also will be divisible by 8. So here we have to consider which number we have to consider for dividing it by 8? Yes, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So which is the last three digit? Yes, it is 198. So when we are dividing it by 8, what happens? 1 into 8, 8. Then 2 into 8, 16. 19 minus 16, 3. Then bringing down 8. So we got 38. How many 8s are there in 38? Only 4. 4 into 8, 32. Then the remaining 6. So here the remainder is 6. We got the remainder 6 there. So what? As it is the remainder 6, how will we write? 198 is not divisible by 8. Therefore, 98,198 is also not divisible by 8. Isn't it? Here we have to get the remainder 0. Then only our number should be divisible by 8. So this is the divisibility test by 8. What you should check there? Yes, you have to check whether the given number gives, whether the last three digits from the given number gives remainder 0 when we are dividing it by 8. So this is how we have to go for the divisibility test by 8. Then we have to discuss the divisibility test by 9, 10 and 11 also. Divisibility by 9. Do you remind the divisibility by 3? What you have done is you found the sum of the digits of the given number. Isn't it? We have found the sum of the digits of given number. And if that given number, if the sum of the digits of that given number is a multiple of 3, then the whole number is also divisible by 3. So here also we are proceeding the same method. But in case of 3, we are using 9. Or we are finding the divisibility by 9. So what? Yes, we have to find the sum of the digits of the given number, and also we have to find whether it is divisible by 9. So what is the test for divisibility by 9? How will you define the test for divisibility by 9? Yes, if the sum of the digit of the given number is divisible by 9, then the given number is also divisible by 9. So you have to by heart the test for divisibility of numbers. Here we have the first question. Is 7,389 divisible by 9? So what we have to find here? Yes, we have to find the sum of the digits. Sum of the digits means is we have to add all the digits of the given number. Sum of the digits is equal to 7 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9. Then 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 8, 18, 18 plus 9, 27. Then what we have to do is we have to divide it by 9 and we have to find whether the remainder is a 0 or not. How many 9s are there in 27? 1 into 9, 9, 2 into 9, 18, 3 into 9, 27. So here we have 3 9s are 27. So we are 27 minus 27, 0. So what? 27 is divisible by 9. Therefore, 7389 is also divisible by 9. Did you get me? Did you get me? Here we all know that 3 9s are 27. So we can go for that way also. If you got a multiple of 9 for the sum of the digits, so you can directly write the given number is divisible by 9. So then in that cases you don't want to go for the actual division. So let us discuss one more question. Here is in the case of a 4-digit number. So let us discuss a 7-digit number. Is 19,81,971 divisible by 9. 19,81,971 divisible by 9. So what we have to find here is we have to find the sum of the digits. We have to find the sum of the digits first. So how we will find the sum of the digit is we have to add all the digits from the given number. What is the number we got? 19,81,971 is the number that we have to find. So 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 1. 1 plus 9, 10, 10 plus 8, 18, 18 plus 1, 19, 19 plus 9, 19 plus 9, 28, 28 plus 7, 28 plus 7, 35, 35 plus 1, 36. 1 plus 9, 10, 10 plus 8, 18, 18 plus 9, 18 plus 9, 18 plus 1, 20, 18 plus 1, 19, 19 plus 9, 28, 28 plus 8, 36. So what? 1 into 9, 9, 2 into 9, 18, 3 into 9, 27, 4 into 9, 36. So 36 is divisible by 9, isn't it? 36 is the multiple of 9, therefore itself it is divisible by 9 also. If you have any doubt, you can go for the division of 36 by 4. So we got that 36 is divisible by 9. Therefore 19,81,971 is also divisible by 9. So in case if a number is, so let us see here. Here we got the sum of the digits 27. In case if you got the number 28, 29, 34, 39 likewise, how we will write? Yes, they are not divisible by 9. So you can write that the given number is not divisible by 9. Therefore, the given number, sum of the digit is not divisible by 9. Therefore, the given number also will not be divisible by 9. Isn't it? So this how we have to find the divisibility test by 9. So what is the test for divisibility by 9? If the sum of the digits of the given number is divisible by 9, then the given number is also will be divisible by 9. Isn't it? Now we are going to discuss the divisibility by 10. So it is an easy concept as we have discussed the divisibility test by 5.